guys, I'm just Jerish and welcome back to the next episode, Binding of Isaac Repentance. Have we hit 100 yet? No, we're getting dang close though. And unfortunately, we're not very dang close to finishing off this dang game. Ignore that run. We were playing live the other day on twitch.tv/justjershin and lost a very unfortunate Tainted Isaac run trying to go to Dogma. Ranjo has just picked up the loudest toy that he owns. 3 seconds into the video, as is pretty standard. We had like a rough stream. We attempted to both finish Jacob and Esau, Dogma, and then Tainted Isaac Esau. Double failure, unfortunately. It would feel so good to get this first ring done. Okay, let's jump back on the horse. Jacob and Esau for potentially the last time ever, please. I would love to never play as these characters again. No offense to these characters. But playing as two characters rather than one is a little bit of a nightmare. So, if we can finish this off, that would be amazing. What are we doing? We are going to Dogma. Dogma requires us to stay on the main path. Well, not necessarily. We can go to the alt path to get double item rooms, which is what we attempted to do on stream. We just need to make sure we pivot back before the Dogma fight. We attempted this on stream. We had a decent run going. It was a really good run. Okay. No, actually, I just remembered I ruined the run. We had Ipecac. It was a weird one. We had Ipecac on one of the characters. Treasure map. Ooh, I like membership card. We had Ipecac on one of the characters and Chocolate Milk on another one of the characters. So all in all, kind of just like a rough situation. Is this going to be possible? I think so. All in all, just kind of a rough situation because we had two different methods for firing, which was mostly just obnoxious, having two different methods for firing. And then we ended up accidentally picking up skipping tiers. We were doing the alt path, so it was like an invisible item. We didn't know what we were picking up. But we picked up skipping tiers, and those skipping tiers... Little chocolate friends. Those skipping tiers went on the character with Ipecac, and they caused it to explode every single step that we took. Every step that we took, they exploded, and we ended up doing so much damage to ourselves that we just didn't have enough HP by the time we made it to the Dogma fight. We squeezed through the Dogma fight, but died ultimately on the Beast portion of the fight because, once again, I kept blowing myself up. So... it was unfortunate. We had the offensive capability to do it, but defensively / HP wise, just came up a little short. I'm feeling second secret room there. I have a bad feeling, unfortunately. A lot of big rooms on this floor, which is an annoying start. Thankfully, we don't have any like time gating or anything. We're not trying to hit boss rush or hush or anything like that. Otherwise, we may have some issues. But I think we should be fine. We also have a sacrifice room that we could play if we wanted to get a little frisky. Do I really want to? I'll be honest, I would love to get membership card. I would love to hit 15 cents. And the sacrifice room is probably the only way we do that, barring Pageant Boy from... we didn't kill this guy? Barring Pageant Boy from the item, from the boss fight, which obviously we don't want. So, ooh, Papacita, Papacita, great item, great item. Let's give it to primary character numero uno. We're gonna stack HP on this bad boy. Boom, boom. That is not quite the amount of money I was looking for, but it's a good start. Okay, we are one hit away from death. We could go a little ham on our donation machine. It's an option. Think about it. I'll think about it. Could go ham on the donation machine. Second secret room's gotta be like right here, right? Not there. It's fine. Okay. Got another attempt to play the sacrifice room, though. Okay, let's do the boss fight first. Make sure we don't die. Could have easily seen myself passing away on this fight, taking a single hit as, yeah, there we go. We would have died. So pretty clutch that fire chose. May still die. May still die. Look, it's not a great use of a bomb. It's not a great use of a bomb. Could potentially get some planetariums going forward. That's always nice. Wheel of Fortune. I think we just go to the next floor. We're in a pretty dangerous spot, not gonna lie to you. We're in a pretty dangerous spot, but we'll try our best. Maybe not the best use of a bomb. We could have gotten more out of it, like maybe buying membership card by blowing up our donation machine, but that was the choice that keeps us alive, so I'm happy to stick with that for now. Now, it is a shame that Bloody Lust only works on one character. Would love it if that somehow worked on 2 characters. It does not. Let's pop this. Let's play this. Let's try to get ourselves some Spirit Heart protection. Fish head. Not really what I'm looking for. Look, I know I was just talking about saving money, but if we can, we want to make sure we get our Deal with the Devil slash, well, it'll be Deal with the Devil, but we want to make sure we get that on this floor. Kind of hate this room. Kind of hate this room, but as long as you take it slow and steady, there's no problems here. Stream's been going really well. Thanks to everyone who has been supporting stream over the last little bit here. They've been super fun lately. Again, minus the last stream where we just... Let's save that in case there's a sacrifice room. Minus last stream where we... I mean, it was still fun to hang out with everybody, but we got nothing done from an Isaac perspective, which is unfortunate. It's crazy to me that we are still going now 100 epis deep. My main goal, and I've said it before, is I would love to have this game 100%ed by the end of the year. It's possible, but I was feeling a lot better about that. Not prediction, but the likelihood of that happening. Don't hurt me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Thank you. Just to be honest, I was feeling a lot better about the possibility of that happening like a month ago. We have slowed down significantly, which makes sense. We've reached the point where we're doing all of the tough characters now. Most of the things that we have left to do are the tough characters and the tough endings. It's mostly Mother, Delirium, Dogma, Beast, etc. on the characters that we still need to win as. So I guess it's not that surprising that it's going to take more attempts to do those things, but it's still pretty sad nonetheless. Serpentius's Kiss, we will take. Number 1 on the second character. Would have preferred to probably have number 1 on the primary character, but that's okay. A difference in range may end up being a little annoying. We'll cross that bridge as we get to it and maybe have to stack. We're going to take damage here. We're going to take damage here. Yep. Look, once those tiers go up into the sky, there's like nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. It's just a guessing game of where they're going to fall down. I mean, there's like shadows, but let's be honest, especially with 2 characters, your boy don't have the reaction time to successfully get out of the way, so still got a 1% chance of a Deal with the Devil is the sentence I was gonna say there, and we didn't get it. It's okay. Stack damage on the main character, and let's continue. This is rough. This is pretty rough. We do have our secret room. Let's go shoot the clown poop first, get everybody back up to full HP. Missing our Deal with the Devil on this floor is really bad for future prospects. Stinky curse room as well, not fun. Yeah, it's pretty bad for future prospects, but let's not get too discouraged. Do not have enough money to make our shop worth it unless... Infamy's always nice. Let's add that to the second character just because he's really close to dying at this point. Play this one more time, and we're going to blow you up because you did not help us. Bob and a key. I don't love this predicament that we currently find ourselves in. I do not currently love this predicament that we find ourselves in. We did get 1 Spirit Heart out of that, which is nice. We'll do our best, okay? We'll do our best. Just make sure we pivot back. Well, we don't have to worry about getting the knife piece, which is nice. That is annoying as heck. It is very wonderful to not have to worry about that, but still. Okay. Need to get the Deal with the Devil on this floor. If we go 2 floors... Holy money. If we go 2 floors with no deals, cancel Christmas, essentially. It's over, unfortunately. If we go 2 floors, no deals. I know it's Halloween coming up first. I've shared my opinions on Halloween in the past. Not trying to make any enemies today. So I will not double up on those opinions, but let's just say I am more excited for Christmas than I am for Halloween, which is coming up in just a couple of days. Let's do it in this order. Glitter Bombs and Lil Loki and a Justice card. Spirit Heart, please. No Spirit Heart. That's all right. That's all right. We'll continue. We'll continue slowly trudging along, seeing if we can't find ourselves a Spirit Heart. I don't love this room, but as long as we take it slowly, we should be fine. Don't let these guys rain of Castamere tears down upon your head. Just be patient. Wait for them to finish. Same thing here. Take these guys slowly. As long as you take these slowly, stay out of the way, you should be fine. We gotta get ourselves a deal with the devil on this floor. Which we'll be skipping. Like, HP is not great with these characters. So we will be skipping the deal with the devil because we need... could easily take damage in this room. Be careful. We need deals with the angel for the defensive capabilities, for the survivability, etc. Don't have a lot of floors. It's the one downside. I think the mother fight is a lot harder than the dogma / beast fight. At least with the mother fight, you get 2... Thank you for hitting the second character. You get 2 extra floors of deals with the devil / angel. With the corpse to try to get strong. You don't get that doing this. You have to go reverse backwards strats. Oh, frick, dude. Does this do anything? Probably not. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up because they chose to put an uncompleted item into the game. So I think I've earned the right to cheat. It's okay, Banjo. I promise you. Birthright Repentance. Banjo, it's going to be all right. I know you're upset that they put an incomplete item in the game for some reason instead of just like delaying the launch. They just put a half-complete item in the game that only works with half the characters. Does it work with Jacob and Esau? The character who picks up the items gains copies of 3 of the other characters' passive items? Banjo, I'm gonna need you to be quiet. That's pretty good. It's pretty solid for us. We are going to just completely demolish. Okay, now the question is, do we want our primary character to get Glitter Bomb's Infamy and number 1? Or do we want the second character, probably the second one, because if we could double, yeah, that's what we want. Okay. Those are, I'm not even memeing, like, the 3 I wanted the least. The 3 I want, okay, Pentagram's good. I wanted Bloody Lust. Oh, it's the 3 most recent. I probably read it wrong. That's my B. I wanted him to get Bloody Lust so that both characters could have Bloody Lust. The extra shot speed, both because his range is bad with number 1, but also because... Brain, you doing okay? Brain, come on, finish the sentence. But also because I'm assuming, maybe I'm wrong, that the planetarium chance would have doubled since both characters got the bonus planetarium chance. That could have been kind of nice. Oh well, though, too little too late. No Spirit Heart from that is pretty upsetting. Here's a bunch of money for us. Trying to see if we can get... I know we don't have a spacebar item right now, but Strikes Me is probably great. Come on, hook me up. Oh, baby, okay. Okay, deal with the angel. You're coming home with me tonight. Okay. Don't quite have enough money. I'll continue to bully the donation machine. I think that 4.5 volt is maybe the best item in the game. No cap. Not going to take that just yet. I think it may be the best item in the game, so we are going to take it. Doesn't really matter which character gets it. We'll just make sure we put the better spacebar item on the character that does get it, because it's going to be getting charged a lot more. Okay, at the very least, I mean, 2 little Lokis, not that much to to get excited about. 2 pentagrams does do some good things for our DPS. 2 Serpent's Kisses is basically redundant. I mean, we got Pageant Boy, you piece. I guess it technically increases. It's the greatest Pageant Boy payout of all time. Was that a dime, nickel, and a golden? Holy boosh. Alright, we are going to continue down the alt path because we like the double item rooms. We want to skip deal with the devil, deal with the angel in the future. Why do I have a boosted deal with the angel chance? I have no dang idea. Could not tell you, unfortunately. What the heck was I going to talk about? Halloween? Maria's out of town this weekend, so what's that sound? Maria's out of town this weekend, so unfortunately Halloween is rather boring. Typically, I mean, we didn't really do anything last year either because of the pandemic. Hello. So I haven't done anything about it. Typically, we'll go to some sort of, one of our friends will host something and we'll go and we'll do the dress up thing. I haven't really dressed up as anything in a, I don't think we went last year. I think we did nothing last year. I think we stayed at home, but we didn't want to buy candy for the neighborhood kids. So instead we just turned off our light and hid in the basement awkwardly so as to not have to, it was our first year owning a house instead of owning an apartment. Typically in apartments, you don't have people going door to door knocking for candy. It's typically like a residential suburban kind of thing. Sure, we'll try this. Could be a secret room. It's not. Typically that's more of a residential suburban kind of thing. Last year was our first year living in a house, so we didn't want to spend like it's not that much. It's only like $30 worth of candy. Thank you. It's only like $30 worth of candy, but $30 was $30. So sorry, kids. Not saying I'm definitely just gonna employ that same strategy this year. Not saying I'm definitely now that I feel like, you piece. I feel like I can't this year. Last year we were renting in a house and we knew we were only gonna be there for 1 year. So I was like, hey, if the neighbors hate us, because we didn't hand out candy to their snot-nosed children. Sorry, what? It's fine because we're gonna move away in like 12 months. Now that we've actually purchased a home and we know we're probably gonna live here for minimum 5 years, I don't know that I want the neighbors to absolutely hate my guts. So I feel like, second guy's getting all the bomb synergies. I feel more inclined to potentially go buy some candy to hand out to the dang kids. Sure, we'll take IV bag. It's not that great. It does get us into our curse room without losing our spirit hearts, so I'll say thank you for that. Yeah, I feel like I'm feeling kind of guilted into buying candy, so we'll probably do that, just so we're not the most hated individuals on the neighborhood. But also I like... Look, I'm lazy. I think that's been pretty well established in the past. I'm pretty dang lazy. I think that's been fairly well established in the past. If you've been with the channel for more than like 12 hours. Not saying that I just started a new Fallout 4 playthrough in my spare time, because I've been, as I've been saying, looking for a little variety to inject into my life. Not saying that I would so much rather just sit in my gaming room for 4 straight hours and play that than have to get up every 3 minutes to hand out candy to some children. But I'm also not saying that. I don't know. I'm probably exposing myself, not like that, but like as not the best person. You piece. Double keys, not very nice of you. Check out our shop. We got a lot of monies going on. Really sad we didn't get membership card. We've seen the wild card before. I'm of the opinion you may as well take wooden nickel. It basically pays for itself long term. Basically pays for itself long term, especially with 4.5 volt. We're going to be charging this dang thing. 4.5 volt not as good with 2 characters because you're splitting your damage amongst the 2. And I'm assuming only damage done with the character with 4.5 volt actually charges the spacebar item. So that's a little bit of a shame. I don't know what this does. I have a Bone Lord friend. I have a Bone Lord friend. My Spirit Heart's gone. Careful, 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 careful. Was there a Spirit Heart in the shop? I don't think so, or I probably would have bought it. It's unfortunate. Don't get hit. Do not get hit. Let's just get a deal. Let's just get a... not what I was looking for. Thank you, though. Not what I was looking for. Just don't get hit. Just don't get hit. This boss makes the prospect of just don't get hit forehead a little bit more difficult. He's a toughie. Let's get this guy in the back. You're gonna block the damage, friend. Donkey donkey dunk, donkey donkey dunk. Please do not hit me with your brimstone beam. Still don't know how to differentiate between big brimstone for brimstone. Don't know how to differentiate. But he got it, 37% chance. Ooh! Okay, range on second character since he has number 1. This is fine. I mean, these aren't great. These aren't, not about to lose my mind over... My mind? Why did I say it with so much emphasis? Couldn't tell you. You piece. Not exactly gonna lose my mind over these two deal with the angel items. 2 of the more forgettable ones in my opinion, but not the worst. Hierophant card is so good. Thank you. Thank you. And now to instantly ruin it with a bad trip pill. Pretty good, actually. Pretty good, actually. Let's pop it, bop it. Bop it, lock it. I wasn't a bop it kid, just gonna be honest with you. I recently, just today, got a TikTok. Not gonna go into too much detail because it's kind of gross, but it was about a new kind of bop it. A modern age bop it, if you will, an H-word bop it. And it was just reminding me of those kinds of, before, in the era before the Avatar. We bent not the elements, but to the energy. Sorry. I need to rewatch Avatar, so good. Well, this isn't necessarily true because like Game Boy and stuff was around. I don't know. For some reason they used to make B12 is just like I don't even. Yeah, we'll take that. I don't even care to. Oh, I freaking hate Little Portal, man. I hate this item. I do not know why this item exists. I wish it didn't. Oh, I wish I could get rid of that. Alright, I need a red heart so I can get into there for free. Game Boys existed, but before they were, like, super everywhere, they used to make these, like, handheld, like, they were handheld video game consoles that only contained a single game. Or sometimes it wasn't even, like, sometimes there was no video screen at all. I remember my grandma had this, like, handheld poker one that I used to play quite often. But sometimes it's not even, like... truly a game, like on a screen or anything. Sometimes it's literally just good stuff. Sometimes it's more of a like physical, almost like carnival's not the right word, but it's actually like it's got like physical mechanisms that actually make it work. A little bit of HP. We'll give that to the second guy. He's been hanging on for dear life a little bit over the course of this one. We'll help him out just a little bit. Kind of like Bop It. Bop It's this like handheld thing that you play. Hold on, focus. Bop It is this handheld thing that you play. That actually has, you actually have to do physical things. It's a game, but it's not necessarily like a video game. I don't know what you'd call those, just a handheld game. You gotta twist it, you gotta pop it, you gotta lock it, etc. I did not have a Bop It initially when they first released. I got one later, but it wasn't the original Bop It. I got the Bop It Extreme, I think it was, and instead of being like a stick with 2 ends, with only Bop It and Twist It, it was, I think it was called Bop It Extreme. Instead it had 4 prongs, It had bop it in the center. It had twist it, pull it. It had flick it, which in hindsight is gross. It had flick it, and I think it had turn it? I can't remember the last one. What was the last? It was like a wheel or like a gear. Spin it. I think it was spin it, maybe. Look, it's not important. Anyway, I didn't play that one very much. The one I did play all the time was called Ball Zerko. Please let me know if anyone at home had Ball Zerko. I know that sounds wildly inappropriate. I promise it's not. It was similar to Bop It. It was a handheld game where you had this little silver marble in kind of like almost like a maze situation. Oh, frick. I pressed the bomb button. Be careful when you walk out. Don't want another tainted loss situation. Do not want another tainted loss situation. Oopsies. You had these walls inside with different... there were different checkpoints. There was like a blue zone, a green zone, a yellow zone, and a red zone. With different checkpoints. Ooh, a library is very good. Especially for the character who's going to inevitably have 4.5 volt book. It's a little bit of a shame, but that's fine. A little bit of a shame, but it's fine. What do you got for me? Moon card. Already found it on this floor. Thanks, though. Hierophant is sweet. We will split those rewards up. And you can hold on to... Just hold on to Empress. The game would call out a color. And then your goal was to quickly get the ball to the colored goal as quickly as possible while going through these zigzaggy maze. So it's kind of like the... There's a non-electronic version of the same thing where you just have the board and you have a maze and a ball and you're just trying to get the ball to the end. It's a similar concept. I mean, sure. Not gonna have much time to make use of that, but thanks. It's a similar concept. Ooh, frick, we're dead. We're alive. It's a similar concept, but instead of just getting it to the end, there's an electronic voice that tells you which direction you're gonna go, so a little more guided. And a pretty good time. I also used to have, this wasn't a handheld one. I hate this boss, dude. This boss sucks. I had another game. I don't remember what this one was called. Skittleball? No, not Skittleball. What the heck was it called? It was basically like a tabletop, not handheld, because you could hold it if you wanted to, but typically you sat it on either the floor or on a table. It was like a tabletop version of Skee-Ball. The like game you play at Chuck E. Cheese or... Hello? Pick whatever your favorite arcade-esque type place is. Help. Typically you played at one of those places, Skee-Ball. You roll the balls down the long aisleway, trying to get them into their respective goals. This man's costing me a lot of HP, and I'm not a fan of it. Can we just end it? This was a handheld version of that. Oh, you piece. This was a handheld version of that, where you had these same little silver marbles. Deal with the devil, you piece. I mean, we may as well check it out. Let's give tears to the main character. We can't guarantee, what's the word? We can't do anything else to guarantee deals with the angel, so we may as well peep it. I think it's not worth the HP, like probably too little. We're not going to become Guppy, so let's just skip on that one. We need to go back to the main floor now. We're on Mines 2. We squeezed about all the juice this one has. Look, I don't feel great about our chances, just going to be honest with you. Our HP is crazy low. It's only going to go lower from here, and the run kind of stinks. We don't have that many good items. This has been a pretty stinky one. Maybe if I fall into a bounty of tinted rocks or something, I'll change my tune. Our spacebar item could spawn some black hearts for us, but it's mostly pretty unlikely. We only got a single deal with the angel over the course of the entire run, and it's probably going to remain that way because this floor is our last chance to get one more. I think we got one more item room as well and one more shop, but barring anything crazy, this is the run we're going to be expecting to face Dogma/Beast with. And I don't think it looks great. Unless we get something sick here. That's pretty good. I think you gotta take Mulligan. I just passed on becoming Guppy, or taking a Guppy item. With that deal with the devil. This is like as close to Guppy as we are going to become on this run. We will still spawn some flies. Now the question is, I think we're still probably better off. I'm trying to remember what Fishhead does. I think Fishhead gives you double flies every time you do something that would spawn a fly. So the question is that plus Mulligan awesome? Or would it be, is it better for us to just keep the extra damage and make each, is it better to have more flies? Or is it better if the flies do extra damage? I don't know. That's too deep for me. That's too much deep theory crafting. My brain doesn't quite go that deep, unfortunately. To the chagrin of many that I work with and experience on a day-to-day basis. This room stinks. I'm just gonna be honest with you, this room stinks a lot. We have random dudes that can jump on our head at any time, and we also have, they're also creating tons of goop. And the goop can cause the little gremlins to spawn underneath us at a moment's notice. Thankfully, we survived. We'll visit Curse Room. We'll full card out. I'm not feeling good about this. By full card, I mean moon card. Or we save moon card? Nah. We can get the fool card for... Oh, we get actually... Never mind. We might be fine. Let's just do this. Nope, never mind. It's gonna... Potentially saved. Potentially saved? Potentially saved. That's our fool card. We definitely want the fool card. I'll grab that in just a second. Let's go in here first. Take me in. Just some of the grossest curse rooms ever known to man. Moon card me out. We could have gotten in for free, which is just a darn shame. It's okay, though. It's okay, though. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, good. Give me a bomb. I don't know how to get out of here. It's gotta be up here. This has to be the curse room. What a strange curse room location. No judgment, but what a strange curse room location. We'll go back for the fool card because we literally have to. We need it. We needs it. We needs the precious. Hello. We need it in order to succeed on this run, so we'll go back for it. This is a weird floor. We've already visited item room. Shop is our last hope. Any chance for salvation on this run lies... There it is. Here we go. What are we hoping for? Restock at a bunch of spirit heart? Like, I don't know. I don't know what we're looking for. Probably gonna... Bick pick. Bick pick. Sun card. Sun card's handy. That's a shame. I don't think we need backpack. Backpack loaded up with things and knickknacks too. Anything you might need, God's side for you. Yeah, I don't think we want that, unfortunately. Let's check out crawl space. Crawl space contains a syringe. Unfortunately, only our first one of the entire game. And it's the worst one, probably, in my opinion. I think that one gives us extra... I just need the fool card is the thing. Have I created an impossible situation? Okay, just bomb it. I've somehow... You stupid key. Okay, good. Swap them. I can't believe that. Okay, crisis averted. The fool card refused, at least momentarily. Range up. Would have been great on the second character. Big rips. At least momentarily. Refused to leave the safety of the crawl space. Just using this. Can we just let him spawn infinite enemies and just create infinite items in this room and try to get like 1,000? We could, but that's boring, so I'm not going to. I'll save you guys from that horror. All right. I don't know where this is going to take me. I don't really get Little Portal. Maybe it's because I don't have the item descriptions on, and maybe he's doing more than it seems like he's doing. I'm just going to be honest, and I don't want to be a whiny little baby. Kind of feels like he doesn't do anything, except for randomly drop portals when you're trying to do a boss fight that you accidentally step in that teleports you out of the boss fight that cause you to have to do it multiple times. Okay, we will do this. We will go in here. We will say, it's not very nice of you. The spirit hearts are nice of you, thank you. We're good on money. So let's do this. Let us fight this guy. I don't think this spacebar item is like the be-all end-all. It's a good spacebar item, but especially with two characters, I don't know how the weird knockback effect is going to be handled. Oh, this is... I should not have these in this order. I just realized we should give it to the second character. We should give it to the second character because our first character has 4.5 volts, so we need something that has a charge. Second character is certainly not going to use that. I'll hold on to it. Who knows? We don't need the money anymore, so... Okay, Fool card. Yeet. We want to get rid of the Polaroid. We will go in there. We'll keep the negative, and we will head down. I lied! We do have one more floor to try to make something work here. We've got one mausoleum. I had to make sure I didn't accidentally... A, just shatter a nail, because that hurts so bad. But also, B, had to quickly make sure I didn't mute my microphone, because that has happened once before. I pressed the mute button and then had to record... Okay, look, I was too lazy to record the entire rest of the episode, but I recorded like half of the rest of the episode in post, just describing what I talked about and what was happening on the run. Not my finest content. I have also... It's actually happened twice. I lied. I'm a liar. It turns out. Turns out I'm a liar. That's just like an unfortunate spawn. We'll take that. It's actually happened twice. Yeah, I want to go in there. Dude, I cannot believe how bad these curse rooms have been. Moon card gets us out for free. 2 of clubs. Not a great use, but we'll use it. Get me out of here. It was right above us. Could have just walked out. It's fine. I've muted my microphone once before as well, though that time I didn't hit the mute button. That time, for those who remember, I actually... Yeah, the fire's not it, Chief. That time I actually, unfortunately... Not a ghost chest? That time I unfortunately pressed... pulled the wire out somehow. I don't remember how it happened, but I pulled the wire out on my microphone and didn't notice it. And then recorded an entire episode with no sound. So that one, this was actually even more work. Look, this is during the early stages. Going back and playing Fallout 4 has reminded me of this. Ya boy, though I may rip myself up for being a very lazy boy, and I am. What hit me? Though I rip myself up from time to time for being a very lazy boy, and for the most part, that is true. In the early days, in the early Playcrastination YouTube days, your boy actually put in like a decent amount of effort. Let me get this the second guy. Your boy actually put in some effort. I used to, first of all, edit on Windows Movie Maker, which is a nightmare in and of itself. But before every Fallout 4 episode, I would do like a little 2-minute recap of what happened in the previous one leading into the current one. As well as just doing edits on the episode itself. Again, with Windows Movie Maker. Now, they weren't the greatest edits of all time. It was mostly just putting like a little bit of text on the screen, so... Not exactly breaking the bank or anything. Flush. I mean, flush probably... Look, I'm not using the Jar of Flames. Maybe I should, but I'm not. So I'm gonna swap it for flush. And look at that. It saved me from probably taking damage there. Because I panicked. Saved me probably from taking damage there. Don't know if you're noticing how weak we are. Don't know if you're noticing my inability to kill anything. Believe me, I have taken note of it, and I am concerned. Spirit Hearts, please. It doesn't do a whole lot for me. Temperance. It could... it could be an HP upgrade. I think we are at the point where I need to fish for HP upgrades, so... I think we are at the point where I need to fish for HP upgrades. Clearly do not need money. All right. Oh, baby! On the last play, too. Gotta give it to the first guy just because second guy's at least got some Spirit Heart action saving him. First guy is struggling. First guy is struggling. Blow those up. 0 Spirit Hearts out of it somehow. Fun. Fun. Very fun. Another Hematemesis. A Spirit Heart. Freaking Void Baby ate it. I hate this item. What does this item do? I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. This is the worst item in the game. I hate Little Portal. Little Portal Isaac. I think it's maybe the worst item ever added. It's a passive item. It summons a portal that launches itself to deal contact damage to enemies. The portal consumes any pickup or trinket in its path, converting them into blue flies and causing the familiar to become larger and deal more contact damage. Okay. When it consumes 4 pickups, it summons a portal that leads to an unexplored room, and the damage bonus is reset. Cannot teleport you to devil rooms, angel rooms, alt path, black mark. So it's just bad? It's just bad? It's teleport, the spacebar item, that takes 4, steals your consumables, and by the way, it takes 4 of them to do anything. Unless the contact damage that it does is just out of this world. Am I crazy, or does this item suck? Now, it was invisible, so I didn't realize I was picking it up. Hindsight is certainly 20/20, and if I could go back, they're giving me another chance to they're giving me another chance, but I won't take it. I think we have to explore, unfortunately, here. I hate that we're in this position. Hate that we're in this position. Thank you, Infamy. I hate that we're in this position. May we end up taking... Might we end up taking more damage by doing this exploration than just leaving the floor? Yeah, it's possible. But I don't think we have a choice. We are in trouble. This is a very similar situation that we found ourselves in on the last run, which is offensively we're okay. I just don't have very much HP. Ace of Clubs. I'm gonna skip that for now. You know what? You take it. We'll use that in a room. We'll use that in a room. We'll use that in a room. We could use the extra bombs. The extra bombs could come in clutch. Get flushed. Get utterly flushed. Could the flush save us? Not really. It could, I guess, pay out with a, Thank you for the bombs. It could, I guess... Little portal, I swear if you steal another bomb. Wow, cool. It'll take me to an unexplored room. What a fun bonus. What a cool item. Maybe I'm like, I don't know. Am I becoming jaded in my old age? Maybe I'm not giving it a chance. Is there some application to that that doesn't suck? I'm like trying to wrap my brain around it. I'm like, they wouldn't have just added a game that just does nothing, right? Probably. Hey, the poop's actually kind of good. Not having to fight a room every 4 rooms. Kind of poggy. Kind of good in my opinion. Tinted rocks, not seeing any tinted rocks. We'll blow this up and try to get a black heart, even though it's unlikely. Okay. Yeah, unless we end up trading away all the HP on the second character, which I think is impossible, we are not going to have any way Don't love this enemy. Unless we find some magical way. Get pooped. Unless we find some magical way to, dude, I turned it into obsidian. We're going to the nether. Unless we find some magical way. That's a nice touch. That's a nice touch. Little portal, not a nice touch. Using an item that spawns a bunch of water to turn all of the lava into obsidian, nice touch. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Does it make up for how useless little portal is? It does not, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I am upset to tell you, hate my life. It does not make up for it, unfortunately. Thank you for trying, though. Sure. Poop them. We got the bombs. We got the bombs. We got the bombs. We got the bombs. Yeah. Was that in the Jimmy Neutron movie? Was that song in the... No. I think in the Jimmy... Thank you, Infamy. You've saved me from a lot of damage on this run. I think the Jimmy Neutron movie had We're the Kids of America. Could it be magic mush? Got to try. All I know is the Jimmy Neutron movie was absolutely poggy. I mean, at least we're going to be in a better spot than we were the last time we attempted this, because at least I'm not blowing myself up. No Ipecac on this one. We're still in a very scary spot HP-wise. But at least I'm not blowing myself up every 3 seconds. So if there's a silver lining of sorts, that would be it. Hello. Hello. If there's a silver lining of sorts, that would be it. A couple more spirit hearts would get me feeling really good about life, though. Thank you, little... Oh, God. Go ahead and get me out of here. Not going to attempt to do that room with two... What hit me? I've been telefragged. Excusez-moi. City go rushing by. Look, I'm being very nice to the main character and not so nice to the second character. Has to be done, in my opinion. Has to be done. I gotta keep him alive, and I gotta pray that the second character just doesn't take any damage. I think, unfortunately, that's the name of the game. What do we want? What do we want? None of those. Alright, take me up. Is there a mom item that can save us? Not that I can think of, dude. It's not really a mom item I can think of that could potentially save us. We could, if I happen to leave a trinket behind, which I don't think I did, we could potentially get Inner Child. Inner Child is an extra life. Could come in clutch. We would hope that it doesn't have to come in clutch, but it could come in clutch. I will continue bombing every single one of those that I can. In any sort of vain attempt. Hierophant? Tower. Any sort of vain attempt. I mean, we're doing decent damage. We're doing decent damage. We're just gonna have to play like super duper well. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to play like insanely well against the boss. I think that's the only hope. Any extra spirit heart would help. Resting in the bed is not gonna save us, unfortunately. This is also the downside of going this alt path. Some of these alt path enemies are... Sorry, that was my seal impression. Some of these alt path enemies are just ridiculous. I guess we should pick up tower card. Second guy's not holding on to anything, so we'll take it. We'll take it. Ooh, one of my friends is playing Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Getting in the mood for spooky season as Banjo rips one. Banjo, that's about the scariest thing I've experienced in the past couple of months. I wish you would stop doing that. Alright, I think we got one more floor to go. 2 more floors to go. There's a chance. Strength card and a tinted rock. Help. Help! A single tinted rock? You shouldn't have. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work. It did, but it did not pay out. That's okay. More tinted rocks. I'm not trying to be needy, but more tinted rocks. Just a couple more, and I'll be feeling pretty good about life. Just a couple more, and I'll be feeling pretty good about life. Go ahead and get flushed, brothers. Tinted rock! Ooh, baby! Not a tinted rock, but thank you, Flush. Flush was the right choice. For that one spirit heart alone, Flush was the right choice. Oh, baby. All right, continue. Oh, my gosh. Another tinted rock. And we can play this for HP. Please, please. This would be such a rude time for you to pay out with, like, treasure map. So you know he's going to. I thought Little Portal. I almost screamed. I thought Little Portal ate my strength card. I was gonna send a strongly worded email. Range down, that's okay. I was gonna send a strongly worded email or tweet. I think Edmund checks his Twitter more often. He was about to get a real one. He was about to get a real one. When the inevitable patch for repentance comes in, and they finally fix Birthright, and they make Tainted Lazarus stomachable, and whatever other changes that they're going to potentially add. I know they're nerfing Sci-Fly, which is very rude. Please just send Lil Portal to the... either back to the drawing board, or just, like, kill him. Like, honestly, I'm usually a pretty big pacifist. I honestly think he should be... What do they say when they have to put down like a horse that's injured? Sent out to graze? Is that the nice way of putting that? I know, like, when a dog passes the way, they say that he went to a farm. I'm just saying that I think maybe Lil Portal should go to a farm and never come back. It's a little brutal, maybe. But deserved, yes. Okay, so it does not look like we are going to, unfortunately. Help me? Go ahead and flush. I can't. Oh, I can flush poop. You can flush poop. In fact, that's the primary thing you were supposed to flush. Okay, good stuff. Keep going. Oh, I should have saved the flush for this room. I hate this enemy, man. Eat a bomb. Cannot stand that enemy. Okay, good stuff. Good soup. One more spirit heart. Come on. I believe in you. I believe in miracles. I believe in a thing called love. I believe in you. You son of a biscuit. You jerk. Thank goodness that was on the second character, who's already not dealing a ton of DiMaggio. It's fine. It's upsetting that they would even throw that one in the rotation, but it's fine. Alright, we are pretty much to the end of this. We are pretty much to the end of this. We got one more room. Oh, wow, Little Portal, thanks so much. So good. So good. Oh, we got a couple more rooms. This is a bigger avenue than I originally thought. Oh, sorry, Little Portal just ate that card, so can't figure out what that card was. Could it have been amazing? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what all the tilted cards do. And by tilted cards, I mean the anti-cards. I don't know what they all do. Could it have been amazing? Yeah, could have been. We'll never know, though. Mine. Okay. We'll never know because Little Portal ate it. Okay. Let's do this thing. We actually managed to build a decent amount of HP. You okay, Banjo? Flush will not help. Not a ghost chest, but a rude chest. Flush is not going to help us at all during the first phase. During Dogma, it's worthless. During Dogma, it's dog water. During the second phase, we will actually get a use out of it. Mama's wig. During the second phase, we can actually use it to turn some of Pestilence's meanies into poop, I'm assuming. So that'll be kind of nice. Do not be afraid to use the bombs here. Unfortunately, this guy does not spawn. A little close here. This guy does not spawn any sort of familiars. So we're in a little bit of trouble in that we're not going to get any boosts whatsoever. I'm saving my cards for phase 2. The size up from this strength card is probably going to be like a big negative for us, but who cares? It's probably going to be a big old negative for us. Dude, look at Lil Portal dealing all that damage. Wow, so strong. So strong. Inspirational, even. They're going to write a book about that guy someday. So good. All right, I'm very happy with that phase 1. Now we go into here. We pop strength card. I hope the size up doesn't... Don't drop that. Don't drop that dun-dun-dun. Not going to use that. Thanks. Okay, now we're all levels of wonky here. Dodging just became essentially impossible. Get stacked back on each other, please. Any spirit hearts you want to drop here would be very nice. Okay. Good phase 1. We just... Second guy cannot get sucked in, man. Get flushed. They did get flushed, but like they still stuck around the poop, so it didn't really help that much. Is that a golden pill? Can't do it. Cannot do it, sorry. Funny, but can't do it, okay? Now, I don't know if the sun card heals both. It's gonna be a tough one here, dude. Just clutch it up. Just clutch it up. Tap into that Michael Jordan, Tom Brady clutch gene. We don't dust it off very often, if ever. If there was ever a time to, this is the time. This is the chance to never play as this character again. We have the opportunity in front of us to never play as Tainted regular Jacob. I can't wait till I never have to play as Tainted Jacob, and I've never even won a run as him. It's too many pills, man. Can I turn these into poops? Become poop? Gotcha. Freaking gotcha, dude. You've been pranked. Devil card, pop it. More damage. Even more damage. Okay. This is looking good. But again, we've seen this before. Where it goes to heck and where things can go wrong very quickly. When he starts doing his fire attack and he sucks us in. When he sucks us in. If he sucks in Tainted Jacob... because he's smaller and the weights are different, which he very well may. If he does that, we lose. Because we're not stacked on top of each other, like we would like to be. We may just lose there. I'm slinging a bunch of pills into him. And now there's a freaking portal on screen, thanks to my lovely friend Little Portal. What is that? Oh. Nope, we're getting separated. Kind of separated. Gotta stay together, man. Okay, I had to, like, pivot, kind of, but I kind of kept us together. That stupid portal, dude. It's like half in the foreground, half in the background. I don't know what to do about it. Just stay away from it. It's gonna teleport me out of here, and I'm gonna have to do the whole thing again. It's slowly moving off stage left. Oh, thank goodness. Or I guess that's stage right. Look, I don't understand. I wasn't in theater. I don't understand how any of that stuff works. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Never again. Never again do I have to play as this stinky character. Friend Finder has appeared in the basement. Solomon's baby has appeared in the basement. Mega Mush has appeared in the basement. 3 unlocks, man. That's pretty exciting. How many total unlocks are there in the game? We have 684 right now? No, we have 556. I don't know how many there are, but I feel like we're still pretty far behind. Ladies and gentlemen, though, let's take a peek. Let's take a moment. Soak it up. Soak it up. Every single standard character banner. Sorry, got Genshin on the brain. Post-it note completed. We only have the tainted characters left to go. There's a lot of them. We haven't even done a single thing as this guy. That's gonna probably be a stream, to be honest with you. We got a lot to do. We've got greedier mode with like all of these characters still. We'll cross that bridge next time. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider showing some support down below. Liking, commenting, subscribing. All help out a tremendous deal. Share with your grandmother, as always. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.